Sure that I bought it.
Well...
Like I'm some sort of liar or a loony who doesn't know what he's doing.
You can't blame me, can you?
Yes, I can.
You've been threatening things all afternoon. I've come down here, there's a DVD player that looks exactly like Jim's. Yeah. What am I supposed to think?
You don't trust me at all, do you?
No.
Well, thanks a lot, pal.
I don't trust you not to wind up Dot and Jim.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Now, listen, I'm asking you. Look, I'm anxious about Dot and Pauline, aren't I?
Ah, that's more like it, innit? You always will want to save your own skin.
That's not fair, mate.
Life isn't, is it?
Please, just take this back to the Brannings before they realise it's gone.
No.
It needs torching, bulldozing, building over, and people forgetting it was ever here.
Well, I'm not sure the railway company would agree with that. Look, Jake, I don't know what's happened, and I'm not going to ask. But I do know that Ruby needs looking after.
And I'm doing it, OK?
Well, what do you mean?
I make enough to make sure she's all right.
You've been giving her money? Well, that's very generous of you. But wouldn't it be more sensible to get her a decent income out of this place? I know it's got a sad history, ain't we all? And it's brought you as much grief as anybody. But maybe now's the time to turn it round, to get some good out of the place. I mean, it will see Ruby through college and then some.
And how do you think she's going to feel about it?
Can I have it back, please? I'm just looking at it. Give it back. I'm just looking to see what it does. It doesn't do anything.
Courtney, give it back to him, will you? It's precious. Women, eh? Is it all right? Tea in 2 minutes, yeah?
What have you said to Courtney?
Nothing.
Well, something's upset her.
Oh, she was mucking about at Ben's playing arse. I'll give it back, that's all.
Crying out loud.
What?
Well, you think he'd be glad of another kid to play with?
Well, I don't think he's feeling too playful right now.
Well, it's hardly Courtney's fault, is it?
Well, she could try being a bit more sensitive.
Sensitive? She's been fine with him.
No, she hasn't. She's been needling him ever since she got home.
Well, maybe she doesn't realise that Ben's been wrapped up in cotton wool all his life.
No. She's had her nose put out of joint because she ain't the centre of attention anymore. So she's been behaving like a right spoilt little madam.
Courtney is not spoiled.
Do me a favour. She's been brought up to think that the sun shines out of her bum.
What, and Ben hasn't? He gets us all worried sick 'cause he suddenly gets it into his head to go off and do a runner.
Yeah, because he's upset.
Yeah, why was that? Because you and Ian were fighting over him like two pit bulls over a hambo. So don't tell me how to bring up my daughter.
But I will, if you can't get your daughter off my son's back.
What do you think you're doing?
Getting a lesson in parenting from him.
Do you want the world and his wife to hear you?
Sorry.
And more to the point, do you want Ben to hear you?
You going out?
Yeah.
What, the Vic?
No. The Royal Dragoon.
Maybe I should go over there, see how he's doing.
No.
It might make him feel better.
And it might make him feel that Phil's someone to be rescued from all the time.
Oh, he is.
He's not.
Look, I just don't know what to do for the best.
Well, I do, OK? And what's for the best right now is for you to go home and make tea for your kids and say, well, Peter, well, Lucy, well, Bobby, aren't I lucky to have you guys as my children? Oh, and I do still love you, even though Ben's back.
Yeah, well, they know that.
Not unless you tell them now and again they don't.
I'll tell you, you go home and start tea. I'm going to go over to the Vic.
No!
We're supposed to be a team.
As far as I can see, we're only ever a team and you want me to do something for you.
No, that is not true, all right? And I don't understand why you're being so difficult about
Then
this.
try thinking harder. Oh, you little...
Not even very artistic.
Oh, yeah.
Right, fine. Is Ben all right?
The last time I saw him, he was about to eat his tea.
Like yours should be doing. I don't mind tidying up here if you want to get your phone and sort them out.
Yeah, well, I was just going to suggest that. I'll see you later.
Is Jim in?
No, he ain't. He's gone to the Vic. What do you want?
Oh, well, you'll be joining him later, will you?
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing, no, nothing at all. I thought, cooped up here all the day. Be nice to have a night out.
When and if I want a night out, I should decide for myself. And I probably won't tell you about it neither. So, if that is all...
Right. Sorry.
So this woman brings her little boy into the surgery, And she says, Doctor, I think my son's got this attention deficiency syndrome. No, I'm serious. It really happened.
Oh, I thought you were telling a joke.
No, anyway, well, it turns out the Sado just wanted some pills to make him sit in front of the TV for longer.
Did you just call her a Sado?
Yeah, only to my colleagues. It stands for stupid, aggressive and dangerously out of order.
Are you that rude about all your patients?
No, not all. Only the serious pains. How's your meal?
Well, that was great until you told me that, and then I'm worried about what your colleagues say about me.
Oh, nothing worse than a CP, I promise. Concerned parent.
Yeah, but that makes it sound stupid to be concerned, don't it? I mean, every parent's concerned. If there's something wrong with your little one, then, you know, you're bound to think it's your fault, aren't you? But like your Sado person, if you can go and see someone and they can give you a pill to make it better, then that means it's not your fault at all, doesn't it? Does that make sense?
Absolutely. You're very perceptive, aren't you?
No, not really. It's just... Well, it's so lovely to be able to sit in peace and quiet and have a lovely meal and a grown-up conversation with another grown-up.
Well, at risk of breaking the spell, then, how is Freddie?
Do you know what? I can't hear a thing. That must mean he's absolutely fine.
Dearie dear. I don't think we're going to finish that film tonight.
I'll go.
No, it's my turn. OK, all right, I'm coming.
Can we talk?
I don't want to see you.
Please, I've got something to tell you.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
Look, listen. Johnny wants me to open up Scarlet's again.
What's that got to do with me?
Everything. Hear me out, all right? Now, he wants me to run the club so you've got some sort of an income.
I don't want anything from that place.
But you got to have something to live on.
Yeah, I'm managing. Charlie gives me money.
And where do you think Charlie gets the money from in the first place? I've been giving it to him.
But I thought...
Look, I'm sorry, OK? I should have told you.
I don't believe you.
What's going on?
Well, this money you've been giving me, is it from him?
Yeah, but
I don't want it, OK? I don't need it.
Nice one. See yourself out, will you?
How could you lie to me? How could you let me think all that money was from you?
I'm sorry.
Did you think I'd never find out?
Well, I was hoping you wouldn't, no. When Jake said Johnny wanted you to have something...
Then you do what everyone else does, and you give me the first lie that comes into your head.
Oi, now pull yourself together and stop yelling at me. OK, you're right. I should have told you where I thought it was coming from. But Jake made me promise not to, OK?
Yeah, but if I'd have known it was from him, then I wouldn't have taken
Which
it.
is why he probably told me not to tell you.
Why does everyone keep treating me like a kid?
Because you keep behaving like one. What's wrong with someone worrying about you? Someone making sure that you've got enough in your pocket to get by on?
I don't accept charity.
Oh, fine. Well, I'll stop being charitable then. You can move out, be independent, and leave college. How would that be? Listen, love. It's not charity. It's no more than you should have.
Yeah, well, I don't want it.
I think it's your turn.
He's his own worst enemy sometimes.
I had noticed.
I mean, the poor bloke's had a terrible time of it lately, and I've tried to be as kind and supportive, as diplomatic as I know how.
Which seems to be most of the time from what I've seen.
But then he just goes off on one, and he gets a bee in his bonnet, and he won't let go of it, and he says all this stupid stuff. And you can't tell him he's wrong, because he gets all high and mighty. It's only to cover up his insecurities.
You reckon?
Of course it is. But what upsets me is when he behaves like that, people just think he's being a jerk when he's not. He's not.
I'm saying nothing.
Stop looking at me like that.
Oh, take a part, please, up. What you doing here?
When I got fed up being cooped up, I'll have a tomato juice, if you don't mind.
Let's go and sit over there, then. Right, tomato juice as well, please, love.
Hey, you didn't have to come in tonight, you know.
Oh, you've got to face the world sometime, haven't you? It's just a shame, that's all. I mean, when you're in a profession where your face is your fortune...
I mean, yeah, I know.
And I've got this job with the best agency tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I am going to go, but You know, what can I expect now?
Oh, you poor love.
She didn't stop bitching about me in a minute. I'm going to go over there and black her other eye for her.
Now, I told you, didn't I? Leave it, let it go. It's starting to affect your game. Just breathe in, breathe out, and relax.
I mean, I know it won't be like having our own place, but if we move into Patrick and your landings, well, at least we'll have a bit more space, won't we?
Oh, of course, it used to be a B&B, didn't it?
Oh.
Well, I should have thought about that ages ago. You're so clever you are, Billy.
Jim. I've got to say goodbye,
No, I want to, Dot.
Yes, I know, yes. Do you want a pint or what?
I tell you what, can you put one in for me? I haven't had any tea. I'll go down the chippy, right? I'll see you in a bit.
Sorry, didn't mean to offload all of that. I hate sounding disloyal.
You didn't.
Night.
Night.
Well, I've had a lovely evening, thank you.
Yeah, me too. And we could do it again sometime if you like.
Yes, I would like.
Good.
Well, night then.
Yeah, night.
Oh. Here he goes again. Do you know what? For tonight, I'm going to be an unconcerned parent.
Oh, good heavens. Oh.
Joe! Joe, are you in here?
Pauline.
Dot!
Oh, wasn't expecting you back till next week.
Oh, I know. I was having quite a nice visit with Derek until he mentioned it was very brave for me to leave Joe and Bert unsupervised in my house. I never got a wink of sleep after that. Where is Joe? Is he not here?
Well, he was here a minute ago, love. He's gone down the chippy. Can I get you a drink?
No, thanks. I just want to go and collect Betty.
Oh, you can't do that.
Why ever not?
She's asleep.
Dot, I know I asked you to look after her for me for a few days, but I'm sure she won't mind being woken up. So if you just want to give me your keys, I won't interrupt your evening. I can go and get her, take her home, and you can stay here with your ankle. Cheers, thanks. Here.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't know what you'd call it, sir, but the phrase bang to rights springs to mind. Come on.
You heard the news? Danielle's just told me Holly's woken up. Well, she's out of the coma. She's going to live.
Waterloo Road, next, here on BBC One. And then more drama at 9 with Jim Broadbent and Sue Johnston in The Street. But have you been watching The Square closely, Tessia?